August 1st, the portal of creative thought. When reality bends to consciousness. Have you ever felt that certain days are different? That the air feels denser, time slows down, and thoughts become more powerful? August 1st is one of those cosmic moments. It marks the opening of a silent but deeply transformative spiritual portal. It's not just an ordinary date on the Earth's energetic calendar. It carries a convergence of subtle universal forces, invisible electromagnetic waves, and the vibrational field of human thought. It is a turning point between what we think and what we manifest. When we understand this portal with an open mind and a receptive heart, we realize we are not just moving through time, we are co-creating reality with it. In ancient spirituality, dates like August 1st were connected to cycles of harvest and the renewal of consciousness. It was a time when people observed the skies and sensed the earth preparing to bear fruit. But far beyond agricultural metaphors, there is a coded message resonating with the energetic field of consciousness. This is the moment when the external reality begins to respond more intensely to the internal frequency. In other words, what you think, feel, and vibrate on this day has a multiplying potential. August 1st acts as a cosmic mirror, amplifying the energy of your intention and mind. Quantum physics, although still misunderstood by many, begins to unveil this spiritual truth. It shows us that the observer influences the observed. Subatomic particles do not have a fixed position until someone, a conscious observer, observes them. In other words, reality is not a fixed stage where events happen by chance. Reality folds, adjusts, and configures itself from the intention of the one observing it. August 1st, in this sense, is not just a date but an open vibrational field that responds more intensely to this quantum principle. It is as if the veil separating mind and matter becomes thinner, more permeable, allowing thoughts to turn into events with impressive speed. On this portal day, you are invited to remember that your thought is a wave. More than that, it is a living, intelligent, creative wave. Every thought emitted on this day carries a vibrational signature that echoes through the fabric of the universe. Imagine a stone thrown into a calm lake. The ripples expand in all directions. So is thought on August 1st. It vibrates, propagates, and attracts compatible realities. That is why on this day, practices such as silence, gratitude, visualization, and inner coherence become so powerful. The clearer you think, the clearer the quantum field's response around you. Science has already confirmed that our heart possesses an electromagnetic field stronger than the brain's, and that this field can influence other fields, including the Earth's. When you think and feel in coherence, meaning when your emotions align with your thoughts, your vibrational field becomes a transmitter of very high frequency. August 1st then becomes an ideal moment to practice this coherence. It is not enough to think positively. You must feel truthfully, visualize with faith, and behave as if you are already living the reality you wish to create. This is the spiritual code that activates the portal. Thought plus emotion plus action vibrating in harmony. But there is an important detail. This portal does not respond to desperate desire. It does not listen to the cry of lack, nor to the lament of doubt. It opens before serene surrender, the calm certainty that all is already on its way. When you think from lack, you vibrate absence. But when you think from fullness, love, abundance, already existing in the invisible, the portal recognizes your frequency and responds. It is like tuning a radio. If you want to hear a station of joy, you cannot be tuned to the frequency of worry. The quantum field does not respond to what you wanted, it responds to who you are. Spiritually, August 1st is an invitation to inner sovereignty, not as an imposition of control over life, but as a reminder that you are a co-creator, that you are not here just to react to the world but to shape it with your awakened consciousness. This is the perfect day to review your mental patterns, your words, your gestures, and your intentions. Every small act carries a vibration, every choice a potential destiny. The portal opens the doors for you to realign with your highest mission, one you may have forgotten, but your spirit has always known. It is also a day of deep energetic cleansing. Everything out of alignment, vibrating out of sync with your essence, tends to reveal itself. Relationships that no longer serve, habits blocking your vital flow, self-destructive thoughts, everything surfaces to be transformed, but not with guilt or fear. The August 1st portal is not punitive, it is illuminating. It brings to consciousness what is ready to be healed. And the more you embrace, the lighter you become. Because healing is allowing light to enter where there was once shadow. From the quantum point of view, this is called the collapse of possibilities. At every moment, the universe offers infinite parallel realities, but the one that manifests is the one you sustain with the strongest vibrational force. The portal does not decide for you. It only accelerates the process. What you think with faith, feel with truth, and project with consciousness, all of this is amplified. Manifestation is not magic but vibrational mathematics. Frequency determines phenomenon. And on August 1st, this equation becomes even more sensitive and immediate. You can use this portal to rewrite your story. It does not matter what came before. Time is not linear as we were taught. Quantum physics suggests that past, present and future are entangled in a field of simultaneous possibilities. This means that by changing your frequency now, you are not only creating a new future, you are also resignifying your past and recreating your identity. The portal recognizes your new state of being and rearranges timelines so everything aligns with who you have become. Many feel a subtle restlessness on this day, a kind of internal agitation without explanation. Others perceive more vivid dreams, intense synchronicities, constant signs from the universe. All these are responses of the vibrational field to your increased consciousness. Do not be alarmed if friendships drift away, doors close, or inner truths surface intensely. This is not an end. It is the beginning of a new phase where the soul aligns with what truly matters. August 1st is like a train station. Some trains depart, others arrive, and you decide which frequency you want to travel from now on. On this day, pause, breathe, meditate. Imagine yourself wrapped in golden light. Visualize your mind connected to an infinite field of possibilities. Feel gratitude for all you have lived, even what hurt. Thank the lessons, the meetings, the falls, and the twists. All was preparation for what is to come. Now imagine in detail the life you want. Feel it intensely. See yourself living this new cycle with freedom, health, abundance, love, and purpose. Do not doubt. Just allow this new reality to begin to collapse before you, because it already exists and is only waiting for your vibrational permission to become visible. If possible, write your intentions. Put into words what your heart silently asks for. Writing is giving shape to the invisible, and on this portal day, everything written with clarity and emotion becomes even more potent. Place a glass of water beside the paper and say words of blessing, for water absorbs frequencies, and when you drink this water afterward, it is as if you are sealing a vibrational contract with the field. This is the secret of the ancients, now confirmed by the science of intention. The power to transform vibrations into matter begins with a conscious act of thinking and feeling with purpose. You are not alone. August 1st is also a point of reconnection with spiritual guides, light mentors, and forgotten parts of yourself. Such portals serve as bridges between worlds. If you close your eyes and silence your mind, you may feel a presence. You may hear a word. You may see an image that touches your soul. Do not doubt. This is the day when the invisible draws near, when higher wisdom communicates subtly but clearly. Trust the signs. Even if they make no immediate sense, your soul understands what the mind is still learning to translate. End this day in silence. Give thanks, even without having received all you asked for. The portal is not about receiving immediately, but about aligning with the frequency of what is to come. It is preparation, fine-tuning, and the more you maintain this frequency in the days that follow, the faster reality will respond. August 1st plants seeds that will bloom in the coming months, especially until the 8/8 portal. Therefore, stay awake. Take care of your thoughts as one cares for a sacred child. Do not abandon them to chance. They are the clay of your creation. Today, you become again the co-creator. Time is no longer linear. Space is no longer fixed. You are not a victim of circumstances, but an architect of reality. The portal is open, the energy responds, and thought creates. May you cross this day with the awareness of one who does not merely live, but awakens, of one who does not merely dream, but manifests, of one who does not merely seek the miracle, but becomes it. Because, after all, the greatest portal is and always has been within you.